With version 4.2 behind corner and Baizhu's first rerun banner, you might be considering pulling for him. But is he really worth your primos when we have another good Dendro support?
I'm Yao Yao.
So in this video we will compare these two characters and decide if you should pull for Baizhu or if Yao Yao is enough.
Fight!
So let's start with the obvious. Is he worth the primogems? Because Baizhu is not must pull, this factor alone is probably the most crucial for many free-to-play players, considering that it takes on average 14,400 primogems to guarantee 5-star character, considering you have some pity and might lose 50-50. Other factor to consider is that even though Baizhu is completely playable at C0, because his high energy requirements, C1 is recommended. His C1 adds additional charge to his skill, which reduces his energy requirements. So considering this, you might need even more primogems to unlock his full potential. For Yao Yao, there is high chance that you already have some of her Constellation, considering that she was the most chosen free 4-star character on the last Lantern Rite event. Same as Baizhu, some of her power is locked behind her Constellation, specifically her C2, which reduces her energy requirement, but because of her playstyle, where you usually want to use your ult every other rotation, and the fact that she will most likely be paired with another Dendro character, she will work just fine at C0. Now let's compare them from the practical point of view. Even though Baizhu have higher multipliers for healing, we ran into one big problem, and that is that you don't really need that much healing even when you play Burden and Bloom teams, where your characters take some of the damage from the reaction itself. Let's look at this healing showcase where everyone except Yao Yao was revived with 150 HP. Yao Yao's healing is simply enough. But bonus point for Baizhu is his small shield that he gains when he uses his burst, that serves as small protection against interruptions but can't be used to block heavy attacks. If you want full Dendro shielder, I recommend using Kirara. Another issue with Baizhu is that he is only single target oriented, with the exception of his skill that can target 3 opponents per use, but in most scenarios it's not enough Dendro application. On the other hand, Yao Yao's bunnies are more versatile, where if there is a group of enemies, each bunny will attack enemy that is closest to him. For the team comp section, in regards of team comp synergy, with the exception of Sino Aggravate and Hyperbloom teams, where Baizhu is more comfortable to use, there is not much difference in comfort of rotations or playability overall between Baizhu and Yao Yao. For artifacts, weapons and some indirect factors that can affect your decision. For the indirect factor, Baizhu's Ascension and talent level up materials are more rare and more time consuming to farm compared to Yao Yao's. In the artifact section, the best in slot is 4-piece Deepwood Memories, and the second best being 4-piece Ocean Hued Clam set for Baizhu and 4-piece Tenacity of the Millie set for Yao Yao. The main stats you want to focus on is energy recharge, which is around 140 to 180 depending on your constellations and if you run them solo or with another Dendro character. The weapon section is where Yao Yao have advantage, because any of her best in-slot weapons have zero effect on the character rotations during combat. Plus, for both healer role and Dendro support role, she have one pole arm that can be crafted and have great synergy with her kit. For Baizhu, his best in slot are his signature weapon Jadefall Slender and Favonia's Codex, followed by Prototype Ember and Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, which both affect the character's rotation during combat. Based on the factors that were listed here, I will personally stick to using Yao Yao, but that doesn't change the fact that Baizhu is S-tier healer and decent Dendro support, so if you want him on your team, go for him. That would be it for this video. Let me know what are things you look at when deciding if you're gonna pull for character. Also, if you don't wanna miss out on more videos, consider subscribing to the channel, and see you in the next video.